Happy Valentine's Day. I haven't recorded any videos lately because I haven't really been inspired to. I haven't had like huge epiphany moments, but I've had, definitely thought process shit that goes on. But anyways, today I just wanted to I don't know whoever's watching this or if they're interested in some of the things that I do to so if you know everything's energy, we are energy, our thoughts are energy, our feelings are energy. We also, I believe that we are here for a greater purpose, and I believe that we are shifting as I don't know the right words, as a oneness, I guess. And we're trying to get out of this crazy mess that we are in right now, politically, emotionally, and we're slowly seeing a shift. And I think everybody that's here right now is sensitive to energies. And all of this stuff, you can look up YouTube videos on quantum physics. I watched a documentary that was called What the Bleep Do We Know? You can watch The Secret, even Wrinkle in Time. There's so many things that I've just happened to come across. Even The Wizard of Oz. All of it is relative to different worlds and different thoughts and our consciousness and our feelings. And if you really dive into it, it can get a little crazy, but it's very interesting, at least to me. But things that help me, I constantly dance, and dancing and singing and listening to music seems to get me out of my own head. And for a long time, I like to communicate a lot, even if nobody's around. So I'm talking to myself, or I'm talking to my higher self, and I'm having conversations or thinking about things in the past and stuff. And you have to stop doing that, and that's hard, at least for me. Meditation was very hard. I still am on guided meditation. I'm not very good at doing it by myself and clearing my brain. I'm okay. Getting better, way better. But listening to music, dancing, anything like that raises your vibration. Also, I go outside, and I think I might do a video, but I don't really know how to edit videos or anything. But I go outside, and if you've ever heard of grounding yourself, and how you ground yourself is you're barefoot on the ground. That's why animals can sense things, because they don't have clothes on, they don't have shoes on. They're actually getting the energy from the earth. That's why the weather, all those things are, that's why they can see and hear things that we can't. So if you go outside and you go barefooted and connect with the earth, I imagine roots growing from my feet into the earth. And then I also imagine kind of connections from my hands in the middle of my feet and my tailbone, because these are chakras, if you look up chakras. Anyways, I know it sounds all crazy, but the fucking shit works, so whatevs. And you imagine it traveling through all of the layers of the earth and connecting to the center of the earth. And the center of the earth is very lush and beautiful. There's no pollution, there's nothing but love there, and you connect it and lock all those things into the earth while you have your eyes closed. And you're trying to concentrate on the wind and the sun and whatever to kind of get your mind clear. And I do this technique where I basically open my hands and then close them and imagine a ball in front of me. And I do that, and the ball gets bigger and bigger. I do it 3 times. And then I imagine myself soaking in all of that energy from the ball. I do that a couple times a day, to be honest with you, and it helps me with my vibration and helps me be happy. And if I believe it's true, it's true. Whatever you do in your day to make you, heighten your energy, but you want it to be more positive things like meditation, like dance, like working out, laughing. Because there were things that I used to do in the past, watch, trashy shows, but I didn't know that I was inviting that drama. I loved watching it, but I didn't understand that I actually was inviting it into my house. Those are all energy sources. And you have to be careful, especially if you're sensitive, especially if you're awake, I guess, that you can take on energies. I did all this stuff unintentionally and then realized I did it for a reason afterwards, but I take salt baths a lot now because I feel like it cleanses my body of picking up other people's feelings and emotions. I try to do one every night. What else do? I sage my house. I always sage my house because I thought, what the hell? It's cool. Let me sage my house. But I sage my house, and anytime anybody comes over, anytime anybody leaves, I sage my house. I'm just very protective of my energy. I'm trying to really like let go of like past experiences. Like, I guess thinking an experience that I'm having right now can be connected to a past experience, because I'm actually putting that energy on that. Like, somebody called me and asked me a question. I thought they were going to ask me a different question, so I started to worry. And actually they called to give me good news. So it's like, you can't put that energy on that because you can create that. But I'm not in that. I don't know. It's hard to explain. That's why I want to like somehow figure out how to explain all these things in a way, if anybody is interested in doing it through their daily practice, because it doesn't hurt. And with the research and the feelings and the knowings that I know, like, it always sounds crazy, but it's not. It's not really, when you put it all together, when you put science and faith and higher source and Mother Earth being something that's living and breathing, that has energy. We all have energy. That's scientifical. It cannot be destroyed or created. It can only be redirected. So if we are energy and we die, our body dies. We don't die. We never die. But we are also a part of a greater thing. It's just fucking crazy. Look this shit up. It's pretty cool. But those are things that I've discovered, and these are things that help protect me throughout the day. I am learning. I'm doing other course things, like educational things online, to learn other practices to kind of help other people. I want to put out videos and I want to give people joy and knowledge. I think that's one part of my existence, to like spread this love and make this big and try to get it out to as many people as I can. But in the process of me learning all these things on how to get there, when it comes to social media, I'm also in the background studying other things, trying to look up as much as I can about, I don't know, life coaching, tarot cards, what else? Astrology, quantum physics, putting practices in my own life and seeing how they're turning out. So in turn, in the end, I can give people, I guess, examples of how it worked for me, so it can work for you. Because I think that's really important, to have like examples, and people, I know people near me are seeing it. I mean, my husband wouldn't be like, he ain't into any of this new age shit. He likes to fucking build guns, okay? I'm gonna be like, I'm over here meditating while he builds guns. Like, we ain't the same, but he sees that it's not just exercise and eating well made me happy. He sees that that's just a part, and something else has changed and shifted. And then he started putting practices in his life that I told him, hey, I'm doing this. Maybe this will change, blah, blah, blah. And he's doing it, and he's like, maybe she got something here. And my husband is skeptical of everything. So, same with my son. You know, I want to share this info with people, and I want to spread light and love and kindness, and want to teach everybody else to do that, not just for the, good of everybody else, because that's huge, because we're connected to everybody else, but also for the good of you. When you stop judging, when you stop holding in all these feelings, when you can start to love more, and you do these little bitty things that aren't that big of a deal, they start to accumulate, and you start to in turn change yourself and get happier. So I want to teach people that. And so maybe something I say you'll pick up on and you'll click and you'll like it. I don't know. But I know I'm meant to be here, and I know I'm meant to teach. And if that's in my everyday life, or if that's to the masses, or if it's both, I'm going to do it because I have a passion in it. And passion is where your intuition is leading you. If you are passionate about something, then that is the direction that you need to go. That's where you're going, oh, because that's the least resistance. Now, in that, you might get resistance in it, but that could be a lesson that needs to be learned, or that could just be life. But if you are passionate about something and you keep at it and people believe in you, you have a lot of energy coming your way. And energy can create a lot of things, like existence. So, I don't know. Hopefully you get something out of this. But holla for a dollar.